Hey guys, today I wanted to touch on the subject of drinking alcohol and if it is okay as a believer. I actually just got back from a cruise with my best friend. We were there for 5 days and I was around a lot of drinking, a lot of drowning your troubles, and people that were passed out and not able to walk straight. It made me feel a little convicted being in that atmosphere, but I know that Christ put his self in these situations as well. While I was there, I actually hid ducks on the cruise, and I attached little gospel tracts to each one of the ducks, and I laid probably 40 or 50 around the cruise to hopefully get his message out and do something good while I was there. Back to the subject of drinking, I do not believe as a believer that it is completely forbidden. There is many verses in the Bible that talks about drinking wine, so I do not think that it's forbidden. However, getting to a drunken state where you are not at a clear state of mind is where you are crossing the line into what you should not do as a believer. And we're supposed to be a witness of him and an example of him, and that is not a good example of Christ, getting in that kind of state of mind. So here are a few verses that talk about drinking wine in the Bible, and that is Psalms 104, 14 through 15. He makes grass grow for the cattle and plants for people to cultivate, bringing forth food from the earth, wine that gladdens human hearts, oil to make their face shine, and bread that sustains their hearts. Also in Ecclesiastes 9:7, it says, "Go eat your food with gladness and drink your wine with a joyful heart, for God has already approved what you do." And I'm sure most of you are familiar with him turning water into the wine at the wedding of Cana. So I do believe that it is okay to drink in moderation. Here are some verses on the flip side that talk about not getting to the drunkard state. Ephesians 5:18, "Do not get drunk on wine, which leads to debauchery. Instead, be filled with the Spirit." Proverbs 20, verse 1, "Wine is a mocker, and beer a brawler. Whoever is led astray by them is not wise." Isaiah 5:11, "Woe to those who rise early in the morning to run after their drinks, who stay up late at night till they are inflamed with wine." And this one is my favorite, 1 Peter 5:8, "Be alert and of sober mind. Your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour." So I believe as a believer of Christ, you can drink alcohol in moderation. It's when you get to that drunkard state, when you drink too much and you're not of sober mind and you're staggering and you can't walk straight and you're passed out, that is not okay. We are still supposed to try to be a witness of Christ, and that is not a good representation of the body of Christ. And that is what I think on this subject, and I hope you all have a blessed day.